You are sitting quietly. Nothing is happening. Yet, inside your mind, everything is happening. A conversation from yesterday replays. A decision from last week returns. A future that hasn't happened yet begins to scare you. And suddenly, you are no longer in the present. You are trapped inside your own mind. This is overthinking. Overthinking is not thinking. It is thinking without peace. Your brain was never designed to make you calm. It was designed to make you survive. Thousands of years ago, humans survived by constantly scanning for danger. The ones who assumed something could go wrong stayed alive. So your brain learned one rule: if I keep thinking, I stay safe. But today, there is no physical danger. Yet your brain doesn't know that. It treats uncertainty like a threat. It treats silence like a warning. It treats the unknown like danger. So it begins analyzing everything. Why did they say that? Did I make the wrong decision? What if something goes wrong tomorrow? What if I fail? Your mind believes thinking more will protect you, but it doesn't protect you. It traps you. As the philosopher Søren Kierkegaard once said, anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. When you have too many possibilities, your mind tries to control all of them. But control is an illusion. You cannot control every outcome. You cannot predict every future. You cannot eliminate uncertainty. And the more you try, the more anxious you become. Overthinking creates problems that don't exist. It creates pain from imagination. It creates fear from possibility. You suffer not from reality, but from your thoughts about reality. Mark Twain once said, I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Overthinking disconnects you from the present. Your body is here, but your mind is somewhere else. In the past, in the future, in imaginary scenarios that may never happen, and slowly it drains your energy. Overthinking doesn't solve problems. It delays action. It convinces you to wait, to hesitate, to doubt yourself. It promises clarity, but gives you confusion, because clarity never comes from thinking alone. Clarity comes from action. When you act, reality responds. When you think endlessly, nothing changes. Psychologists call this analysis paralysis. The more you analyze, the harder it becomes to move. Not because you are weak, but because your brain is trying to protect you from uncertainty. But here is the truth. Peace does not come from controlling everything. Peace comes from accepting that you cannot control everything. Strong people are not people who think the most. They are people who trust themselves enough to act without knowing everything. They accept uncertainty. They accept imperfection. They accept that mistakes are part of life. And when you accept uncertainty, something powerful happens. Your mind becomes quiet, not because life is certain, but because you stop fighting uncertainty. Overthinking loses its power the moment you stop believing every thought. Because not every thought is truth. Some thoughts are fear. Some thoughts are insecurity. Some thoughts are just noise. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. And the moment you stop identifying with every thought, you become free. The mind will always produce thoughts. That is its nature, but you do not have to follow every thought. You can let them pass, like clouds passing in the sky. And in that space, you find peace. Because peace was never about controlling the mind. It was about not being controlled by it.